Shiva, a philosophical reflection on stillness, destruction, and infinite awareness. Before we attempt to understand Shiva, it is worth pausing for a moment to reflect on how deeply conditioned we are to search for meaning in forms, images, and stories, when in reality, the essence of Shiva has always pointed beyond form, beyond language, and beyond conceptual boundaries. Shiva is not merely a god seated in meditation, nor simply the ascetic smeared in ash, nor the cosmic dancer encircled by flames, but rather the silent awareness within which all forms arise, exist for a brief moment, and then dissolve back into stillness. To speak of Shiva, therefore, is to not speak of mythology alone, but to explore the nature of consciousness, of existence, the nature of impermanence, and ultimately liberation itself. In the ancient yogic traditions, Shiva is described not as a personality, but as a state of being, a condition of limitless awareness in which the mind becomes silent and the boundaries of individuality dissolve into vastness. This is why Shiva is often depicted sitting in deep meditation atop Mount Kailasha, unmoving, untouched by the turbulence of the world, because the mountain itself becomes a symbol of inner stability, clarity, and unshakable presence. The closed eyes of Shiva do not indicate withdrawal from the world, but rather an inward gaze that perceives reality at its deepest level, where distinctions between subject and object, self and other, time and eternity begin to fade. In this state, one does not merely observe existence, but becomes existence itself. At the same time, Shiva is also known as the Great Destroyer, the force that dissolves form, structure, attachment, and illusion, which often leads to misunderstanding, as destruction is commonly perceived as negative or violent. Yet, in the philosophical framework of Indian thought, destruction is not annihilation, but instead transformation, a necessary process through which stagnation gives way to renewal and rigidity gives birth to movement. Just as a forest fire clears dead wood to allow new growth, and just as falling old leaves prepares the soil for a fresh blossom, Shiva's destruction is the compassionate removal of what no longer serves life's evolutionary flow. In this sense, Shiva represents the courage to let go, the wisdom to release, and the humility to accept impermanence as the foundation of all creation. This dual nature of profound stillness and dynamic destruction reveals an essential paradox at the heart of existence, where silence and movement, emptiness and form, rest and activity are not opposites, but complementary expressions of a single cosmic rhythm. Shiva embodies this rhythm, reminding us that true peace does not lie in escaping life's turbulence, but instead in finding stillness within it, and that true power does not emerge from domination, but from inner mastery. In the figure of Nataraja, the cosmic dancer, Shiva performs the Tandava, a dance that symbolizes the eternal circle of creation, preservation, and dissolution, where every step becomes a universe, every gesture a force of transformation, and every pause a doorway into timelessness. This dance is not performed on a stage, but within the fabric of existence itself, unfolding in the birth and death of stars, the expansion and contraction of galaxies, the rhythm of breath, and the beating of the human heart. Yet, perhaps the most profound teaching of Shiva lies not in cosmic symbolism, but in his radical simplicity. Shiva lives as an ascetic, unclothed, unadorned, and unattached, possessing nothing yet embodying everything, teaching us that true abundance is not found in accumulation, but in freedom from dependence. His ornaments are serpents, his garments are ashes, and his companions are ghosts and wild beings, suggesting that he stands beyond social conventions, beyond fear, beyond purity and impurity, beyond the artificial divisions that human society constructs. Through this imagery, Shiva invites us to examine our own attachments, our need for validation, and our fear of loss, gently encouraging us to discover a way of living rooted not in external security, but in internal sufficiency. The ash that covers Shiva's body is not particularly symbolic, as it represents the ultimate destiny of all material existence, reminding us that every form, no matter how beautiful or powerful, eventually returns to dust. Yet, rather than invoking despair, this awareness of mortality becomes a source of liberation, as it frees the human mind from excessive attachment, ambition, and anxiety. When we truly understand that life is transient, our priorities shift, our conflicts soften, and our hearts open to gratitude, compassion, and presence. In this way, Shiva becomes the teacher of impermanence, guiding humanity towards a deeper appreciation of every fleeting moment. Shiva's relationship with Shakti, the cosmic counterpart, further deepens this philosophical vision as it reveals that consciousness and energy, awareness and action, silence and movement, all are inseparable aspects of a single reality. Without Shakti, Shiva remains inert, pure potential without expression, and without Shiva, Shakti becomes blind energy without direction or awareness. Together, they form the complete circuit of existence, illustrating that true balance arises not from choosing between stillness and activity, but from harmonizing the two within ourselves. In human terms, this union reminds us that wisdom must be embodied through action, and that action must be guided through awareness, creating a life that is both deeply grounded and dynamically engaged. In the yogic path, Shiva is often regarded as the Adi Yogi or the first yogi, the original teacher who transmitted the science of self-realization to humanity. Yoga, in this context, is not merely physical exercise, but a systematic process of aligning body, mind, and consciousness, enabling the practitioner to transcend limitation and experience unity with the cosmos. Through meditation, breath, discipline, and devotion, the seeker gradually dismantles the layers of conditioning that obscure true perception, eventually arriving at a state of inner clarity that mirrors Shiva's eternal stillness. This journey is not about escaping the world, but about learning to engage with it from a place of balance, equanimity, and insight. Shiva's presence in human life, therefore, is not confined to temples, rituals, or festivals, but unfolds in every moment of awareness, every act of letting go, every experience of deep silence, and every transformation born from surrender. When we realize a limiting belief, forgive an old wound, or stay beyond fear into authenticity, we participate in Shiva's energy of dissolution and renewal. Whenever we sit quietly, observing the breath, witnessing thoughts without attachment, and resting in simple presence, we touch the meditative stillness that Shiva embodies. In this way, Shiva ceases to be a distant deity and becomes a living experience, accessible to anyone willing to explore the depths of their own consciousness. Ultimately, the philosophy of Shiva invites us to embrace paradox, to find stability in uncertainty, and to recognize that within every ending lies the seeds of a new beginning. It teaches us that destruction is not an enemy, but a necessity, companion of creation. That silence is not emptiness, but fulfillment beyond measure. And that liberation is not found by fleeing life, but instead by entering it fully, consciously, and fearlessly. Through Shiva, we are reminded that beneath the turbulence of existence lies an unchanging stillness, and that within the fragility of form resides the eternal strength of awareness. And so, as we conclude this reflection, perhaps the greatest offering we can make to Shiva is not an elaborate ritual or a grand devotion, but a simple commitment to live with greater awareness, compassion, and authenticity, to honor the transient nature of life without fear, and to cultivate the inner silence that allows wisdom to emerge naturally. In doing so, we do not merely worship Shiva, we become participants in the living philosophy he represents, walking gently along the timeless path of transformation, clarity, and inner freedom.